And Davin, thanks so much for joining us. I'm excited. I've been wanting to catch up with you because we've been following your senior season, and I mean, you guys have just been. I mean, you guys went on a tear this year. I mean, there's the only way to put it. Red Bank Catholic, but you went 11-1, I think. Is that
Yes.
right? 11
hmm
and one. You won the state championship. But I was just looking at it, and that one loss was in the season opener, right? It was Bergen
Yes,
Catholic.
Burton Catholic.
So you go out. Everybody goes into every season with the highest of expectations. You guys probably, I'm sure you felt great about the team. Like this is our year. You go out and you lose that game. Is that a reset moment? Is that a wake up call? Like, what was the
Um,
context of that loss, and how do you
so
guys
um,
respond to it?
so like going into that game, like we knew it was gonna be a battle. They're like a very good team, one of like the powerhouses up north in Jersey. So like we went into that game just saying that we're gonna give it all because we were like the underdog. So we were like, forget that. Like I don't want to say like we don't want people to like to say that we can hang with them. Like we want to go out there and put some numbers on them. Sadly, like we lost, but our team went out there and fought to the very end, 24-6 lost. So defensive side really did their thing. Offense side, it was like a little struggle because their defense was also very good. So it was a tough game. It was a tough loss, like we took it, but then we just worked hard. I feel like it made us work harder every single day, like in practice, and I feel like it was like our fuel for like the season.
All right, yeah, and then you guys went on a tear. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
looking over those
11, yeah, 11 game winning streak.
11,
Yeah.
11 in a row. I mean, have you ever had a season where you won 11 games in a row? Is that the longest winning streak you've ever
Um,
experienced?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine most guys don't
Yeah.
get a chance to win 11 in a row. That's pretty unique. And I'm like glancing over the scores as we talk here, and I mean, like, offense, defense, you're a defensive guy, and I'm looking at giving
Yeah.
up 7.06, 16, 14, 14. There's a 28, but then a 7, 21, 21, and then 7. I mean, like you guys gave up 20 points like three times over those
Yeah.
11 games. I mean,
I think we averaged like 13 points. I want to say a game, or like not even that. Yeah. So.
that looks about right. I mean, that seems to
Mhm.
be, what was it about, your defense? I mean, did you guys have a lot of seniors, just a lot of experience? What was it about
Yeah.
your
So
defense this year?
So yeah, we had like a lot of experience. Like our class coming in, I started since shoot, I was rotating as a freshman. Started my whole sophomore year. So like a lot of like those dudes started late sophomore year into their junior year. So like they had like a lot of experience. So I feel like we came there with like with like veterans, that knew like the game and everything. So I felt like that was like a plus for us.
And I think we all, we've talked before. You're looking to play middle linebacker. That's what you do at Red Bank Catholic, right? Like
Yeah.
you're the middle.
The
So
mic.
how
Yeah.
much responsibility is on you? Is that a quarterback the defense type of role? Are you making calls and checks? How much did you have to do for that defense this year?
Oh yeah, definitely. So definitely all like the weights on my shoulders, but like I like that. Like I like to be like the one that's counted on. I just go back home every night, study like the film book, playbook, make sure everyone knows what their role is on like the team, and always calling out fronts maybe that people didn't see like on the field, or like changing like the call up maybe from cover 2 like to cover 3 if we need to. So yeah, definitely I would definitely say definitely the quarterback of like the defense.
And you guys come down to it, championship game. You're playing DePaul Catholic. It's a 14-7 game. That's a close one. I know you like defensive
Yeah.
struggles, but take us through that game. What happened in that one? How'd you guys win that championship?
So going into that game, we actually jumped on the board pretty fast. And we thought that we were gonna keep on scoring, but then DePaul upped their defense. So it was kind of like a defensive battle. Whoever held each other to like the least points, we knew we were gonna win. Kind of similar to my sophomore year. It was like a 13-8 game. So like I was like used to being like in that situation and being counted on to like win the game. So I just went out there and gave my all and pushed my teammates, because without the team, like you're just not gonna get it done. So you got to give like a positive mindset to everyone and just push them.
Do you know what your stats were this season? Do you know off the
This
top of your
this
head?
year I had 132 tackles, 16 for a loss. I had 3 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, one for a touchdown, 2 interceptions, and one for a touchdown.
Not bad. 132 tackles in 11
Yes.
games. I can't do the
Yeah.
math, but I know that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's,
it's like 13, I think, per game, 13 points
yeah,
or something.
yeah, right around there. That'll be.
Yeah.
Is that the kind of thing what was like the most you've had in a game? Do you know your career high of tackles in a game?
So this year was 19. I had 19 in one game.
I mean,
The
after
one
after
before.
a 19 tackle game, are you pretty sore after? I mean, that's a lot of
Oh yeah,
contact.
super, super. But just gotta go out there and sacrifice your body. Sometimes I got all this recovery stuff, so
Hmm.
I
Right.
gotta take care of it.
What's your height and weight these days? How about you?
My height right now 6'1", probably 225.
225. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's up quite a bit, right? Like, were you only like 205 over the summer or 205 in
Oh
the
no,
spring?
no, no.
Or did we
Those
just have a
weights were
really
wrong.
low weight? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah. Those weights were just low. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
actually came into the season. I want to say almost at like 235.
really?
So yeah, so I came in and from there all that conditioning dropped it a little bit. So I feel like I want to maintain, and the pit staff wants me to maintain like the size I am at now, and just work on because the game's just getting faster. So just work like agility and drills, footwork, and everything.
Yeah, I was going to ask the pit coaches want you to be around that 225 range.
Yes.
They feel like
Hmm.
that's good for you. Have they, I know I sort of mentioned it, but have they talked to you? They want you to be like a middle linebacker. That's what they see
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah. So like they want my role to be the mic. So
Hmm.
that that's what I'm looking forward to. Running that defense. And pushing the guys. Really, I don't care. Say it started even if I started young, I feel like I got like that leader personality. So I feel like it wouldn't really matter.
Hmm.
Because I'm a good positive leader. So I feel like I can push the guys.
What has Coach Manilak told you that he likes about your game and why he feels like you'd be a good fit for them at middle linebacker?
He loves how like aggressive and how fast I am on the sideline. A lot of like a lot of these times now, like y- there's not too many tough players out there.
Hmm.
So that's what I liked about Pitt. Like they didn't really care about your size or anything. They wanted to go find dogs. So I definitely that's definitely part of my game. I just love to hit. I love to come up and stop the run. So that's what I felt that Coach Mann liking them really loved about me.
What about Coach Manilak in particular? When you've you visited, you met with him, you sat down with him. I'm sure he came to your house a couple of times.
Yeah, that's
Like
my
what?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like what's your connection like with him?
Me and him are actually very close. I actually just got off the phone with him today. Me and him have like a great like relationship. As soon as we saw each other, me and him hit it off. We're both undersized, kind of they say linebackers. So we just could like really like relate, and we're just hungry for like the game. So we're really like compatible like that, and I feel like it's gonna be a great 4 years with him.
Nice. Now
Hmm.
I know you were out at you went to a few pit games this year, right? How many
Yeah.
times?
I came to the Louisville one and to the Boston College one.
Oh, okay. I felt like you were there more than I felt like you were there at like all
Me too.
seven
I
games.
felt like I was
Like
there more too though.
so you well actually wait, so you came to Louisville and Boston College. You were like 2-0 this year. You
Yeah,
saw
exactly.
two of their
That's what
wins.
the
You
coaches kept
should
on
have come to
saying.
more games.
They were saying that I was like the good luck charm 'cause every time I came, that they would
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, where were you when they played Florida State and
Right.
North Carolina? Should have been there. Well, obviously, I
Uh,
mean, it wasn't the season they were hoping to have, going 3-9,
right.
and I'm sure you talked to the coaches throughout it. What were some of your observations
Yeah.
watching them in person and just their season as a whole?
They had like a little tough start, offensively, but I feel like there's always gonna be ups and downs in football. So I just see how are you gonna take it and just move on? How are you gonna build on this? So like that's the type of person I am. I don't want to stay in the past. Like I want to have short term memory and just keep on going and just work harder like the next day and keep on getting better. So like that's what I feel like they did this year. I feel like they could have did better, but you can't do anything now. It's in the past. So now we just got to work even harder to have a better season and show people what pit football really is like about.
Hmm. All right. So final thing here, and I'm going to give you a chance for a little plug because we've tried to set this up a couple times, and
Mm.
you've been working. You've been working at the restaurant, and we saw
Yes.
this. I saw this on Twitter the other night when Coach Narduzzi and Manilak visited you, and they came down for dinner at Bruton's Restaurant.
Yes.
So if anybody's tell people where it is and what they can get if they come to Bruton's Restaurant. This is like a free commercial for
Definitely.
this is not an NIL deal or anything like that. You're not paying for ad time. Give us your best sales pitch for Bruton's Restaurant.
Yeah, so Bruin Restaurant, so that's our family owned restaurant. So in the area we are located in Neptune, New Jersey on Highway 33. So it's like an American soul place. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The breakfast is super. It was like totally like amazing. The dinner part, I would say, I love that catfish. The catfish, the fried chicken wings. We got grilled or fried pork chops. Really, everything is there because everything that we make, like we make it with love. So that's
Mm.
a big thing about us. We just want to have everyone eat good and have good vibes when they come to Bruin's restaurant.
So when Narduzzi and Manilak came out there, what did they order something, or were you like, here,
We
I'll
actually,
give you
my
the good
dad,
stuff?
he actually made them something. So they had like a little bit like of everything. They had steak, they had catfish, they had fried lobster tails. I know like a lot of y'all haven't heard about that. Something newer. So
Okay.
we thought that we could find something that nobody like really has, So we pride ourselves in that. Fried lobsters were very good. Had some mac and cheese, I want to say. They had a whole bunch of we have yams, collard greens, everything.
Man, wow, you went all out. It's funny because I actually talked to do you know Edham Abaraya, the offensive line commit from Downingtown East or
Oh
Eastern
yes,
PA.
yes.
So he
Mhm.
had them over. He had Narduzzi and Borbley and a couple of the coaches, and his family made them Egyptian food. So they
Oh
got
wow.
American soul food. They got
Yeah,
Egyptian. I
Egyptian
think I need
food.
to be a coach just for the official,
Exactly. Just
the
come and
in-home
travel.
visit dinners. you know. But all right,
Wow.
so Neptune, New Jersey. Bruton's Restaurant. That's where people need to
Yes, sir.
go if they want a good
Definitely.
meal. If they're out in Jersey. So there you go. We got the good ad. That was good. You sold me on it. You made me hungry. And while you were talking, I was looking at the photos that you tweeted, and I see like behind Narduzzi, it's like grits and chicken and
Yeah, yeah.
waffles.
We
And
have
you're
we have chicken and
yeah,
waffles, fish and grits. Shrimp and grits.
yeah. You're
Yeah,
speaking
we
my
got it
language
all.
here.
Whatever you want, we got you.
I don't think I can make it before closing tonight, but maybe
Yeah,
sometime soon. Maybe sometime
yeah,
soon. But
yeah. Definitely, if you're down in the area, definitely
we got
stop
to. We
stop by.
got to. All right, Davin. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Congratulations on signing and a great season this year in the championship. And we will see you when you get to Pitt in June.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me tonight.